Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I will be showing you how to do this very shimmery eye look. It's kind of a recreation of a Jaclyn Hill look that I saw recently. Her everyday glam look, it's very similar, but I made it a little bit sharper on the edges. And yeah, I hope you guys like it. It's very glamorous, as I just said, very glittery and super easy to do. So let's get right into it. Okay, so before we start, let's prime our eyes with any primer you'd like. Today I'm using, of course, the LORAC Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. After that, I'm going to warm up the crease with a medium tone brown. This is Caramel Cool from Salted Caramel from the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. And with any fluffy crease brush, just blend that into your crease just to warm it up. You don't have to be too specific with this blending. And the brush that I'm using is a Bdellium Tools brush. So to kill two birds with one stone, we're going to highlight the brow and blend out that brown shadow with a matte white. I'm using White Chocolate from the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette and the same brush. Now taking, I believe it's Milk Chocolate, which is a medium brown with no red undertones. It's a cooler brown. I'm focusing that mainly in the outer corner and then blending that into the rest of the crease. With this, you don't have to be too careful either, but you do want to initially place your brush You want to initially place your brush in the outer corner, just so most of that color is out there. And now I'm taking the darkest color in the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I can't remember the name of this color. And I'm using a small Bdellium Tools crease brush and focusing that right on top of the milk chocolate in the outer corner, and then blending it onto the rest of the crease. And now I'm just going to blend that out if there are any harsh lines with the original Bdellium crease brush. Oh my god, guys, today I cannot talk. With the original Bdellium Tools brush I used earlier. Now to add the shimmer aspect of the look, we are going to foil using any bronzed pigment. This is Amber Rush from the L'Oreal Infallible Press Pigment line, and I'm wetting my MAC 242 flat shader brush with some Skinidinavia setting spray. And you just want to place this all over the lid, not going into the crease area, and then letting it dry before you blend. Now I'm going to take one of the MAC Electric Cool shadows. I don't remember the color name, it'll be in the description below. They release these every once in a while and they're just amazing. They're like a gel powder. They feel wet and they are not solid at all. They're amazing for foiling or just using on their own. And I'm just using that to add a little more iridescent shine to the eye as opposed to an amber glow. And once both of those are dry, I'm just going to blend that out with a Royal & Langnickel crease brush. And I'm not going to take that color into the crease, I'm just blending the demarcation line so that there are no harsh edges. And same thing on the other side. The L'Oreal Press Pigments are amazing. I love them. They're so pigmented, and I don't know anyone who has ever run out of them, so definitely invest in those guys. And now I'm just deepening up the lash line with some gel liner. This is the NYX Smudge and Line, and I'm using a very tiny angled liner brush from Bdellium Tools. I'm not making a wing, I'm just deepening the lash line, so I'm not really making it super dramatic. I only want the lashes to look darker. On a flat definer brush, also from Bdellium Tools, I'm taking Handwritten from MAC. It's a medium red tone brown. It has maroon undertones to it, but it's very dark. And I'm just defining the lower lash line with that flat definer brush. Now with a Bdellium Tools pencil brush, I'm just blending that out so it looks a little bit smokier and there's no harsh lines. I want this to be very soft and sultry, and very similar to how Jaclyn blended out her lower lash line. It looked beautiful. This is a new eyelash curler that I'm trying out. It's from Japan. I don't even know the brand name. It was just on Amazon and I was like, why not? And I must say, I love it. It is so tiny. You can curl each lash individually. As you can see, I'm just moving my way along my lash line. You can be very precise. You can curl just the tips or the ends of your lashes. This thing is absolutely amazing. I'll definitely link it below and I'll probably do a full review on it. I'm in love with it. Like, just look at the curl that it gave me. This is a new mascara I'm trying. It is the bareMinerals Flawless Definition Mascara. I really, really like it. It adds tremendous length. However, as you saw right there, the brush, it sometimes gets on my lashes because the brush, that's really just because it does a really good job. I should use a lash guard behind my lashes. But it does transfer a little bit if you're not careful, especially if you have already curled your lashes like I did so much. It may get on your lid, but I love the curler. It's amazing, and that mascara. So this 2 steps that I was talking during, I just aligned my upper and lower waterlines. The upper waterline I did with Urban Decay's Perversion, and the lower waterline was with one of these Silk Kiss Me liners from L'Oreal, the Champagne Highlight color. And now onto my face. We are going to start off with foundation. I've already applied my moisturizer and primer, and I'm going to be using the BareSkin from bareMinerals foundation, and I'm going to be mixing that with a drop of my Chanel because the bareMinerals is a little light for me, so I'm using 50 Beige, and I believe it's the shade 11 from bareMinerals. And I'm using the brush that it came with. I know, right? Weird seeing me use a brush, but I've tried using the bareMinerals foundation with my hands, and it does not work. You need the brush for that foundation. So I'm just stippling that and blending it all across my skin. As you can see, it gives a beautiful even coverage. It's dewy, it's not a matte foundation, so you will need to set it with powder. And I really like how it came out. Again, the shade is a tad too light for me today, but I wanted to change it up and not just use my Vitalumiere look, because I'm sure you guys are like, you don't own any other foundation, so I'm mixing it up today. And now to conceal my under eye and also highlight, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the medium shade, and I'm also going to clean up that outer shadow just to make it a little more crisp. And that is the concealer done. We're going to set that now with the banana powder from Makeup Forever, the one that you guys know I don't know the name of, so there's no point in showing you it. And I'm using the blush contour brush from the Sephora IT Collector's set. Bringing out an oldie today. This is the Naked 2 palette from Urban Decay. I never ever use this palette, but recently I've been finding that my contour on my nose is looking a little too intense, and I don't know why none of you guys said anything. Thanks a lot. Just kidding. But I noticed that my contour was a little intense on my nose in some of my videos, so I'm using more of a taupe color so that it's more looking like shadow as opposed to bronzer down the side of my nose. Now to bronze up the face and contour, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer with my Sephora blush brush from the 24 karat Gold Mine set that I just reviewed. It's an amazing brush. It's so soft, and it blends everything out beautifully. And of course, as I said in past videos, I love the Too Faced bronzer. Now that I'm looking in the video, I probably should not have contoured with it. It's a little red toned. So next time I'll probably use my NARS Laguna for my cheekbones and just use this on the perimeters of my face. And with your bronzer, you really don't want to put too much on your brush. You just want to put a little bit and then diffuse it out and add more. People go really overhanded with their bronzer, so that's just something you guys want to keep in mind. And now I'm trying a brand new product. This is the Laura Mercier Baked Radiance highlighter. I'm putting that on the top of my cheekbones, on my nose, and down my forehead. And as you see, it's a beautiful, very subtle highlighter. It's very iridescent, very sheer. It's not glittery. It's a little on the white side, so if you are someone of darker complexion, you may want to get something that's a little more bronze because it might look a little too stark on your skin, but for me right now with this look, it went great. Now filling in my brows as per usual, not too much to do here. You guys know I've been growing them out and I really only need to fill them in. There's no shape changing going on at all, except for on my left brow, my left brow needs to be plucked. I don't know what is with that little upper tail going on my arch, but I'll fix that some other time. And now I'm taking a matte mauve lipstick, which is absolutely not matte. I don't know why it says it is, but it's definitely not. It's a demi-matte. It's very creamy. It's a really pretty dusty rose mauve color. And I'll put the name and brand in the description bar down below. It was a sample that I got in Ipsy, so I'm not too sure of the name. And I'm just going to top that off with Bellini from Revlon, their Color Burst line. This lip gloss is a pale, pink-toned nude. It's very pretty to sheer out any lipsticks or just add gloss to this one because they're semi-similar in color. And that is the finished lip look, guys. So I'll do a close-up of the eyes now. And yeah, I love how this came out. Except, of course, for that mascara on my lid. Ugh, that's so annoying when that happens. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this. Alright guys, so that concludes this week's eye look. I hope you enjoy it. I love how this look came out. I think it's very dramatic, but it's not over the top, so you can still wear it to pretty much anything that you want without looking like a drag queen, or like you're trying too hard. I really like how this came out. Thank you, Jaclyn, for coming up with the look. I thought it was so much fun to recreate and put my own little twist on it. If you guys have not seen her video, I'll link it down below. And oh my god, my nose. Let me know if there are any products you guys want me to review, or if there are any eye looks you want me to do in the future, let me know. And I will see you guys next time. Stay tuned for my next video. It's going to be a review of a product that I recently hauled. And yeah, just stay tuned for that because it's gonna be interesting. Okay, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks. Bye.